Hi there, I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent Training. Welcome to our Word of the Day series, where we've been covering words that you've requested help to pronounce. Typically we talk about American English. Today we're going to talk about both American English and British English for the word advertisement or advertisement. And let's look at the differences between these two pronunciations. First off, in the US, we say it as advertisement, which basically has second to last syllable stress. So our ties syllable is stressed, and it has the Z sound and the I diphthong, so two sounds there. We also have secondary stress on the first vowel. Sounds like ad, the black cat vowel. And in fact, we often will say, I saw an ad. We don't often use advertisement. We are more likely to say ad or ads when we're talking about ads. So that can help you to remember the American pronunciation being advertisement. So I'm going to put some length underneath those two syllables, advertisement, because I'm short and reduced on the ver and the ment syllables. I still need to have my American R, the ver, in this word, so you may want to start with that if that gives you some difficulty. Trying ver, advertisement. And then I should write this as a U because we use a schwa here in this last syllable. I almost go directly from my M to my NT, ment, advertisement. We also will often not release that final T, so I use more of a stop T. I cut my N short and I close off for the T, but I don't let it out in a burst of air. Advertisement. Then when we switch to British pronunciation, they use the second syllable stress, and so rather than the black cat vowel, they have a schwa here in the first syllable. It sounds like advertisement. They also actually don't use the they use more of the schwa. The British R sound in the middle of words is more of an sound, advertisement. I'm not going to pretend to be able to do an excellent British accent. You can use the Oxford Learner's Dictionary to hear a real American and a real British person saying these two pronunciations, but I can still point out to you the differences. So advertisement, they have the lax I vowel, and instead of the Z sound, we have advertisement. They have the S sound here, advertisement, because that's a short unstressed syllable. The last syllable sounds the same in both, but they might be more likely to release that T. Advertisement with a clear T. And the abbreviation is also different. In the US, we say ad. The British will call it an advert. In which case, they do stress that first syllable in the two-syllable version of advert versus advertisement. So once I can say advertisement or advertisement by itself, I want to use it in some short phrases. Typically, though, as I was mentioning, if I am using this in a phrase, in American English, I'm more likely to say I saw a good ad rather than I saw a good advertisement. He made an advertisement for his business. In England, the advertisements are humorous. I don't know about that. I just made that up. Okay, so thank you for that request. We do have some other videos looking at differences between American English and British English, including some vowel sounds, how we do the R sound, and some specific words. I'm working towards creating more of these videos for you because for many people, they learned a British pronunciation, sorry about that, and British vowel sounds. And so that confuses them when they're trying to go back and forth. They may be now speaking American English, but having learned in school a more British or European pronunciation. So those are some of the things that Typically, if you use a British pronunciation when you're speaking with North Americans, you'll still be understood, but it can sound a little bit different, and particularly with things like the R sound and syllable stress, it's useful and important to know the differences and to try to use the one that matches best with the rest of your speech. So thank you for that request, and I look forward to seeing you in our next Word of the Day class, as well as in our Friday live question and answer class. I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. SpeechModification.com. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.